Hi, I'm Michaela Guzzi for Insider Travel Report, and I'm going to introduce you to the founder and director of the Shongwe brand right here in Victoria Falls. They have Shongwe Lookout, Shongwe Oasis, and they're launching a new brand on June 20th, so stay tuned for that. It will be their most luxurious one yet, and that will bring them to 57 rooms in one of the hottest spots in Victoria Falls in Zimbabwe. Come on. Jamie.
Yes.
Talk to us about this magnificent location that we're in and your, we'll just say, why you claim residency here.
So Victoria Falls is an incredibly awesome place to live as a family, to raise your kids. Yeah, we call it home. It's where the elephants and buffalo roam through the streets. It's a wild city, and we love it.
And you're from here originally?
Yes, I grew up, born and bred in Zimbabwe, yes.
I always say that when someone's like a first-timer to Southern Africa, the number 3 things that they see are Safari, probably in Kruger,
yes.
Cape Town, and Victoria Falls.
Yes.
So why be on Victoria Falls on the Zimbabwe side versus Zambia?
Well, this is an ongoing debate, but I think we're on the winning side of this debate. We've got a much better view of the falls. We've got, I think, a kilometre of falls on our side versus a bit less on the other side. But also there's a really cool tourist town on this side. There's an incredible vibe, great restaurants. It really feels like a tourist town, and it was built purely for tourism. So yeah, I think there's just a better vibe, to be honest.
And so what's the story behind Shongwe? And I know it's an ongoing and ever-evolving story here too.
So Shongwe, I was actually, my family left, went to New Zealand. I got homesick. I really wanted to come back and just show off this beautiful place. So I was always interested in tourism, and then an opportunity came up. There was this sort of rundown property, so we put some money in, built a 23-bedroom boutique lodge. Yeah, the rest is history. From the day we opened, we were busy, so we built another one, and we're about to open our 3rd one now.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
When is the 3rd one opening?
It opens actually next month, so we'll have our opening on the 16th of July, so we're very excited about that. Yeah.
That's awesome. And how many rooms does that leave you with now?
That will be 57 total, so the new one will be 15 luxury cabanas. It's going to be called Samanzi because it's built, every room is on the water, so we've got 6 swimming pools with waterfalls in between and a swim-up bar and jacuzzi and everything.
Well, I'm inviting myself back for that opening.
That's quite
So now, what are the immediate activities in and around the hotel?
Well, there's so much to do in Vic Falls. My personal favourite is the whitewater rafting, but like I said earlier, we're a little bit wild here, so it's not for everybody. If you're more sedate, cautious tourist, a river cruise or a game drive is fantastic. There's village tours, there's the bumper bikes, there's a bumper tram, which is so much fun to go on. There's the helicopters, which you can hear in the background at the moment. Everyone complains about them, but everyone goes on them.
Right, funny how that works, isn't it?
It is, it is. So there's so much to do. It's really grown up in the town. The town has really changed in the last 5 or 6 years. There's a lot of young energy, a lot of young entrepreneurs coming in, and there's so much to do. So if you're thinking of staying 1 or 2 nights, you are shortchanging yourself badly. We get complaints every day at our lodge, and it's only one complaint, and that's we wish we had have stayed longer.
Yeah, no, I have to say, I've been here many times, but I always seem to be in and out.
Yeah.
And I'm always squeezing in like one new adventure activity, and this time it looks like we might be doing a swing and running and jumping off the falls, which
brilliant.
Sounds
insane
that's the thing
I
to
haven't
do.
even told. There's bungee jumps, there's rope swings, there's treetop canopy tours, there's gorge swings, there's everything.
I think Victoria Falls has the stereotype of being backpackers' paradise, which that exists here for certain, and lots of adventure activities.
Yeah.
But then places like Shongwe are catering to a totally different market.
Our average age is about late 50s, 60s, early 60s. The baby boomers have the money and they've got the time to travel at the moment. We'd love a lot of youngsters through, but I guess they're working hard and saving up.
Maybe
so,
having young families
yeah,
and things like
exactly.
that, tying them down.
So it's definitely the demographics changed, and we've seen that. You know, rafting used to be the thing to do. Yeah, now it's a sunset cruise. And so it has shifted.
Interesting.
But we don't discriminate based on age. We love them all.
I think it's all just a mindset.
Yeah.
I have some things in common with 24-year-olds and 60-year-olds. It's
Yeah.
the people that just kind of look and
Absolutely.
think and like to do things like
Absolutely.
me.
Yeah.
Now, I know that you're credited with a really great sustainable idea,
Yes.
which I think we have right here.
Brilliant. Well, this is not my idea. It was actually a friend of mine who had a dream one night and woke up and actually put that dream into reality. And he came and saw me, and I thought it was an amazing idea. Basically, tourists don't trust our drinking water, which is understandable. You're in Africa and all that sort of thing. So they buy bottled water. And it's a hot climate, so they'll buy 6 or 7 bottles of water. We don't
Which
have...
is expensive and a lot of plastic.
Exactly. And we don't have recycling yet. That bottle then needs to travel nearly 900 kilometers to Harare to get recycled. And that just doesn't happen. Unfortunately, we're not, a developed country. So we said this had to stop. And he said, I can bring out these bottles. And it's a great idea because you buy one of these bottles. They're anywhere from $10 to $20 depending on how fancy they are. And you get 30 free refills around town. There's about 30 of these machines around town where there's a barcode on the back and you just scan that and it fills up your bottle with icy cold water. So this is eliminated. We've worked out that we're selling about 20,000 plastic bottles a year out of our thing. I'm embarrassed to say that. And now I think we sell about 5 a year. You get the odd tourist who insists on a plastic bottle, and I sort of have a stand-up argument with them. But these are going so well, and if people already have their own water bottle, we say don't buy another water bottle. We sell a barcode tag, so you can use that. So you're not now having 6 water bottles that you're carrying around. And if you use it and you don't want it anymore, we give it to the preschool kids in the rural areas who don't have water bottles, and now have a sustainable water bottle that will last them a lifetime. So
this is what I've always loved and respected about Africa, and especially at the luxury lodge level, is you've thought full circle of all the things.
Yeah, absolutely.
And talk about the importance of supporting your community with the inbound tourism dollars that are coming through Shongwe.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Shongwe does a lot in our community. We support a preschool in the rural areas. We believe that first 4 years of a kid's life is so influential in the direction they're going to go. So that's something that we invest in. We've also partnered with a thing called Eli Collection, which collects a single mum-led households. And they go and collect rubbish all through our pristine bush. We pay for a ton of rubbish to be collected, which is something like between 50 and 100,000 plastic bottles every month. They earn a good income, they can support their families with it, and we turn that into a builder's aggregate, which we use to build our new lodge. So that's the Eli Collection, which also partners with these guys to reduce the plastic bottles. We think we're going to eat up our whole landfill by the end of this year. There won't be a landfill in Quick Four, so forget about recycling. We're going to turn it into building material and build more cool lodges.
I love that. Amazing.